Howdy, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here with some more Final Fantasy V Four Job Fiesta. For those of you just joining us, the Final Fantasy V Four Job Fiesta is a challenge run in which you are given 4 specific jobs that you may use to play Final Fantasy V. This is done to benefit Child's Play, the charity, which purchases toys and games for kids that are stuck in the hospital. And if you want to make a donation, I suggest that you go to childsplaycharity.org and give them a, maybe throw them a buck or two. So, when last we left off, we made it to World 2. This time, my first priority is getting to Bal Castle, which is oftentimes hard to find from here, but luckily we have a map. Our first stop is going to be that there, glowing dot to the right. And I'm immediately going the wrong way. Now, we've got a dancer. See if we can do anything with that. So far, so good. This is going quite well. And I have no idea what weapon she's using, so I don't know what that did. But nonetheless, one thing I will say is that it's probably not doing me a whole lot of favors to fight every single battle to level up when there are much better places where I can grind for levels later. That being said, one of the things I was thinking about doing was I was considering just stopping at Bal Castle to do some leveling and grinding, but I might go ahead beyond that anyway. Gotta love that Death Scythe. Always a pleasure, that. The dance command can do one of several things. It can confuse your enemies, or drain HP or MP. I think it can do another thing too. Let's see if I can get it to work. But yeah, I should definitely be running away from lots of enemies so that the much vaunted chicken knife will be more powerful when I get it. But I can always run from enemies later. For now, I need all the XP I can get, so that's what we're going with. We can attack, we can control, we can do all kinds of great things. What we can't do is use white magic, or black magic, or blue magic, or time magic. Any kind of magic, really. And that's going to be a huge problem. Fortunately, since we're in the second world, we can now buy better potions. And that's going to help immensely, as you will see. Surely, you will see. And I'm just waltzing my way through these guys. Really more of a meat grinder than a waltz. Oh, silenced. Pretty sure that Steve there is equipped with the Mage Masher. We can certainly confirm this. Yep, he does. He has a Mage Masher. Take just a second to make sure that things are actually going properly. If anyone's actually watching, give me a sign, because it could be that my chat window crashed again. It has been known to happen in the past. And I'd hate for you guys to think I was ignoring you. Alright, to the southeast. Ah, more pigs. You know what? We're so close to a town, I don't want to waste time on these guys. So we're gonna do that. And we have ourselves a town. We can go into the magic store, but I have no magic users, so screw that. No summoners. No nothing. Alright, so we've got ourselves some potentially better weapons as well. Ooh, chain whip. That should be good. Full power from the back row? Yes, please. Okay. Yep, the chat's working. Good. And we also want a sleep blade. This is very expensive. And one Orichalcum Dirk. Orichalcum Dirk. Fastest gun in the West. Yeah. We had a lot of fun with the main gauche, but its time has passed as we find ourselves needing more attack power. Hello, Wheatstone. How you doing? Trying to get some Four Job Fiesta in before it's far too late. Okay, so looks like we can get some golden shields. 2 people can equip golden helms. I don't have nearly enough money for any of this, so that's kind of distressing. So I am definitely going to need to grind in the future. Which, again, I will. So, now we can finally buy high potions. And I am going to need a boatload of high potions, so I'm just going to load up on those right now. Yeah, far too late, my ass. My mom said it was far too late when I had to read all 500 pages of The Hobbit for a book report that was due the next day at school. But by God, I sat down in that chair and I read that whole book in one afternoon. And most of the night. Ever heard of Cornango Gourd? It helps you catch monsters slick as a whistle. Such a rich and full-bodied flavor. About some of Rigol's famed brew. Sure. You're on stage, you gotta dance. I dance around like a lunatic in my chair again like I did last year, but I think my family has gone to bed, so I don't want to make a huge lot of noise. This time. Yay, money. Everybody likes getting that sweet, sweet cheddar? Is that still a thing? Now, when you ask if X-Death has returned, that's a tricky question there, kid. Define returned. Ooh. Free night in bed. I gotta go take a leak. Silent dancer. A dancer for money. Here, where'd Galuf go? Hey, Galuf, where'd you go? You in that fence, Galuf? Ah, he's at the bar getting drunk. Oh, now that's the stuff.
Finally, a chance to try the famed Regal brew. Kinda burns a path down your throat.
Cheers, Galuf.
Oh, Steve, what's up?
Couldn't sleep.
Come on, pull up a chair. And let me drink you under it.
Galuf, I'm, sorry and stuff. If we hadn't butted in, you'd have been able to get into X-Death's castle.
Even if we'd gotten in, the barrier would have destroyed us. Hadn't the slightest inkling it had been finished. You know, in retrospect, it was probably a good thing that we didn't get obliterated. In fact, it's only thanks to you that we weren't all crushed.
Galuf.
Steve, you knew that once you came here, you could never return. So why'd you do it?
Yeah, no particular reason. I knew a guy, he owed me some money.
Steve?
Hey, don't worry about it. And with that, be awake, refreshed. Haha, that sucker let me sleep here for free, without paying. He'd never bother with an out-of-the-way podunk town like this. I did see a Yamoogle, really truly. That big fat liar says he saw a Moogle. He's a liar, liar, pants on fire. What was that sheep's name? Flossie. Of course. It's a good name for a sheep, I guess. I'm not a sheep naming expert by any means. I've already been in here, so I guess we are done with this town. I mean, until we come back and buy all of the stuff. Yes, I am using my old headphones and mic because I was kind of pressed for time and I didn't have time to set up the killer rig, so... You know, sometimes you just gotta dance with what brung ya. It was easier this way. And Galuf's chain whip just clearly did the Lord's work. I don't want to mess with all these, but at the same time, I really need all the cash I can get. Yeah, Galuf is more powerful than my knight, and he's in the back row. Phenomenal. That's because Galuf is, and always has been, the man. The absolute frickin' man. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. We got this. You. Leverage yourself some HP. Sword dance. Aha, I knew he had another attack. Seriously, if I were on my own time, I would totally grind and get all of that armor. Yes. ChildsPlayCharity.org. Wheatstone knows what's up. Hey, a job gain flirt. Now Steve can use the power of flirting. Now, we can go in here. But if we find any enemy in here, we will die a horrible death very quickly, so we don't want to do that. Ah, what the heck, I'll save and show it off anyway. The Sealed Castle. What this place is a suppository of weapons. Yes, when trouble comes along, you must whip it. Oldie vampire with a thong? You must whip it. I learned that from playing Castlevania.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! These must be the 12 sealed weapons. They really do exist. I thought they were only legend.
Galuf, you can fly all over the world. How did you miss a castle this large?
Shut up, boy!
So these were used in a battle thousands of years ago? Also, welcome back, Maddie. They've all turned to stone. Guess you can't expect much more from stuff that's a millennia old. Alright, now let's get out of here before we absolutely positively die. Salute! And yes, I know it's pronounced differently, but there was an old show called Hee Haw back in the day where they went, Salute! At least I think that was from Hee Haw. Can anyone confirm or deny this? If it wasn't from Hee Haw, then I don't remember exactly what it was from. Could have been from Mayberry RFD. Was it from Mayberry RFD? See, now it's gonna drive me nuts. What's harder? Well, I just got an elixir, so clearly this is the better deal for me. Seriously, those things drop elixirs? Holy cow. Why am I not fighting those things all the time? Maybe when I do my grinding later, I will grind on those Kuza beasts and get myself some elixirs. Yeah, Death Scythe is a godsend. I probably shouldn't push my luck, though, honestly. Let's see if I can catch some. Nope, never mind. Okay. Suit yourself. You just keep attacking, girl. If only there were a way to skip a turn, it would be so much easier to... I could have caught it right there, I bet. There I was, gabbing foolishly. Can I catch something? Will it happen? It did not, in fact. Alas. I'll keep trying. I'd like to have at least one ace in the whole enemy before I move on completely. Still too strong. Oh, of course you are. It figures. I'm going to go through a lot of tents before this is over. I can tell. Yeah. So, having a dance move. Yes, the Cornengo jar. We've heard about it. But I can't for the life of me remember where to get it. I might have actually already missed it completely. Wasn't it in World 1 somewhere? If not, great. Oh, that's... I was gonna catch that. Oh, good. I'll take that potion. Let's see. North, I believe. Yes. So, I should probably be prepared to use tents on the way. So very many tents shall I have to use before this is over? Alright, I'm not falling for this time. Something always happens when you go into a spot like this. I'm Oogle!
Whoop-oo. What's Moogle doing in a place like this?
Oogle? Making shit up, old man.
Strange little critters that live in the forest. They're pretty timid though, so you don't see them that often. But after this game, they're gonna show up in every single one. People think they're darn cute.
Let's hope it. I noticed from the lack of raw pain in my throat that Ferris hasn't said anything for a while. Look for treasure, and then let's go help it. Is there any treasure here? I'm not spotting a ton of treasure. Ah yes, Ivalice Moogles, which can be seen in Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy XII, but strangely enough not Vagrant Story. Even though Vagrant Story takes place in Ivalice. Here we go. There's gonna be a big-ass skeleton monster. Well, yeah, Tactics Advance. But same series. Tactics and Tactics Advance definitely take place in the same universe. I've been playing a lot of FF Brave Exvius for tablets and cell phones lately, and it definitely confirms it. Which is neat. Because I'd always suspected it, but I wanted to make sure of my theories. Well, the thing about Tactics and Tactics Advance is that Tactics takes place like hundreds and hundreds of years before Tactics Advance, or maybe thousands. Whereas Final Fantasy XII takes place some in a time frame that's kind of similar to I lost my train of thought. You're just gonna have to assume that I know what I'm talking about, even though I don't sound like it. But anyway, Vagrant Story takes place way before Tactics Advance and FF12 as well. Yeah, I know, but, you know, much like Narnia, it takes place in a book, but you go through a wardrobe and there you are. Like, I think the way it works is that Tactics Advance, you know, takes place in an offshoot pocket, but it's still the same, it's still Ivalice. So it's like, it's definitely still the same universal rules with characters that match up, but it might be like a separate timeline, or it might be a very brief period of Evolician history. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff, but much like the Zelda games, you can't ever really pin it down without taking some huge leaps of logic. It is fun, though. It is fun to speculate. Yeah, Crab, you'd be paralyzed. And now you'd be dead. Oh, crap. I am absolutely going to have to unequip the Death Scythe for the boss. You know what? Let's save some health. I need to jack up the stats for the chicken knife. Let's run a couple of times and save myself some HP. Alright, what do I have to work with? I got some regular potions, which suck. I've got not nearly enough high potions, which sucks. Basically, I'm in a bad position right now. Oh, because, you know what? Since I can't actually control Ferris, I'd better re-equip her right now. Because I think the boss of this area is undead. That's a good bit of money. Alright. Just keep on punting it down the line. Is that the right choice? Maybe, maybe not. Perhaps I can catch an octopode. Or at least paralyze one. Alright. Steve, you get a hit in on that. And Gallif, why don't you try to catch it now? You didn't catch it, did you, Steve? Eris, you gonna finish it off, or... Yep, okay. Ah, crabs. I think there's gonna be a save point. Hey, Phoenix down. Oh god, I talked about my insane Final Fantasy timeline theories so much that I bored everyone to death. What have I done? Ah, crap. I was hoping to use some items. Okay, I still get a chance. Good, good. Glad to see it. Alright. HP up, folks. Okay. Yeah, high potions are 500 apiece. Very good, very good. I was right. The boss is undead. So, it was a good damn thing that I unequipped my Death Scythe, or we'd be here all day. Also, I should probably not be dancing at it. Because that's not going to do me any favors at all. Holy crap, that was a big hit. Really just huge. I should put these high potions up high where I can reach them easily. Like that. Okay, we good. Good. I mean, I'm sure we're not, but I like to imagine that we're gonna do okay. Really? You did 2,500 points of damage, did you? Well, that's very interesting. I was not expecting that, to be honest. But now that we know that that's what happens, I will have reason to expect it in the future. So, good. I should probably just get used to the fact that I'm going to have to use Phoenix Downs and forget about using my potions. Because, yeah, this dude's just going to either... just gonna kill me outright most of the time. 9 times out of 10, just whammo. I'm really glad that Steve can equip shields. I like the way that when the Tyrannosaur hits and it does a little pause before it shows the damage, it's like calculating, how bad am I going to screw this guy over? 4,200 should be enough. Give or take. Now is not the time to be missing, Galuf. Yeah, you're right, Wheatstone, but it has honestly been many years since I read the books. I mean, I probably read them 100 times when I was a kid. I should really go back and reread them. Oh, you must have been so scared. It's okay now. Don't worry. Come closer. Whoop. It's all right now. Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to imitate the sound that a Moogle would make if we were playing in a later Final Fantasy game. I think he's asking us to follow him. I've lost my ability to do voices, which honestly was sketchy in the first place. Were those sand dunes always flowing like water? Because I feel like they weren't originally. Boy, I sure do wish I'd been paying attention just now. Yeah. I also liked Voyage of the Dawn Treader because I had the board game. Wonder whatever happened to my Voyage of the Dawn Treader board game. Probably all of the pieces got lost to time. Okay. I wish I'd been paying attention, but I could go back and resupply. How's my money? My money situation's actually looking decent. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go back over here and grab myself some supplies. Oh, let me just edit this part out of the live stream. Which is something you can totally... Wait a minute, how far back do I have to go? Ah, crap, forget it. I'm not going all the way back there. At least not until I have the power of flight. Alright. Remember to look both ways before crossing the deadly desert. Home of the Wheelers. Or, no, home of nothing. And right around here somewhere. There we are. Okay. Yeah, you run into those flowers there, buddy. You'll be alright. You know, when I think about it, you know, on the, like in Final Fantasy IX, for instance, Moogles sound an awful lot like R2-D2. Just remember that. And when you think about it further, you know, you have Biggs and Wedge in a lot of Final Fantasy games, and an evil empire. Yeah. I never made that particular connection, but it may be a thing. Maybe in FF9 the Moogles were supposed to sound like R2-D2. I don't know. I think I found one. You there. Moogle in the street. What day is this? Am I supposed to be looking for a specific Moogle here? Because, there we are. Run, Moogle, run! Look, it's the Moogle we helped!
Goopo, Goopo.
Are you thanking us? Turns out that in Mooglese, Kupo is a horrendous racial slang.
Goopo.
I think it's telling us we can have what's inside. Huzzah. It's not looting, it's the hero tax. Dancing dagger. I'm almost certain that I already had a dancing dagger, but... Nope, I didn't. Okay, well... Good on me. Oh yeah, and I can re-equip my death sickle, so... It's a good thing I checked. Lena, don't be ridiculous. We already jacked all of its loot. You can't be telling us to loot things that we've already looted. Also, kids, if you must drink, don't forget to drink plenty of water so that you won't be dehydrated and have a pumpkin throbbing headache the next day. I recommend at least half a gallon. Alright. Hey, all the Moogles have come to say hello. Huzzah! A Moogle. Costume? Try it on? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, wait till the guys on FGen hear about this. Oopo. Hello. Ooh, treasure. An elven mantle. Sweet. An elven mantle is a fantastic accessory. And I will give it to whoever needs it the most, which, honestly, I have no idea at this point. Hey, Dre, how's it going? And... sweet. Now, been in there. Been... I lost track of which Moogle I was. So... where to go from here?
Cuckoo Popo.
Maddie, that is a fantastic idea.
Huh? What's it doing?
I wouldn't have even thought of that. That's kind of genius. I like it. I will do that as soon as this cutscene is over.
What's going on? Why are you so excited? Goopo.
Rock on. What's happened?
It's Grandpa. He's in the Moogle village.
Ah.
Moogles can all communicate through telepathy. You know that little dongly bit on their heads? That's actually an antenna. Even when they're far apart, they can keep in contact with their minds, man.
The Moogle village? That's pretty far from here.
Yeah, plus the Windrake is too tired to fly.
Aw.
So that means, I see. Thank you. He says he can go, but only once.
If you're certain it's alright.
Yeah. Google power!
Yeah, what's going on here?
Go-po-po-po-po-po! Huh, nose!
Did they say noise? No, they said nose. Pay attention, Steve.
Gee, where is the Moogle's forest anyway? Go-po-po-po! Huh? At the nose? Oh my god, how did they take down that many trees at once?
Goop goo, cuckoo popo. Bring her in for a landing. Imagining they're all just waving those little rods that they use to bring plane or jets down on the aircraft carriers.
Cruel! Grandpa. How did you find us? The Moogles told me you were here.
That would be adorable.
Grandpa, we should hurry back to the castle. The rest of you losers can stay here. Hey, this is a two-seater dragon. Don't mess up the upholstery.
Heck yeah. We're upwardly mobile dudes. And now we have arrived. Sleep well, little wagon.
I'll take the Windrake back to his roost so he can rest. Okay. Hi-ho, Silver.
King Galuf. Oh, thank God you're back. We were so tired of taking orders from that dumb voice.
Thanks for holding down the fort while I was gone.
I suddenly regret my welcome, sir. King Galuf.
What's the situation with X-Death?
Well, he's ex-dead. I know, Dre. That's why I'm buckling down. Like, I was all ready to go to bed tonight, but I'm like, nope. I need to slide this in at the last minute. You know, like I used to do with my homework in school.
I see. And our troops?
They've been almost entirely wiped out by X-Death's monster hordes.
I hate monster hordes.
I'm sorry, sire. I thought you was just some crazy old man. You never said anything about being a king.
Well, you know, I'd forgotten at the time, and, you know, things got kind of crazy.
This sure is a surprise and a half.
Good job, Ben. Go get some rest.
Yes, sire.
Stop standing there with your mouth open, Steve. You're gonna let flies in. Still got that funny look on your face. Oh wait, that's just your face. Soldiers, get back in here.
Yes, sire.
I said that's the way his face looks.
I
didn't get a laugh out of that guy.
Ha 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 ha, sir. Ha.
Oh, Steve, you dumb fuck. Now shut your mouth.
Fuck you, old man.
What, you saying I'm not the epitome of kingliness? What?
Yeah, just kidding. I better mind me P's and Q's around you, King Galliff.
Listen up. Before you knew me as a king, you knew me as a friend. Just Galliff is fine.
Understood, just Galliff.
Don't push it, kid. Here in Bal, bad jokes like that will get you punished. Soldiers, get your spears ready.
Yeah, I mean, very good, sir. That was a hilarious joke. Damn straight. I'm glad we cleared that out. Majesty, don't forget to take the teleport spell with you.
Why bother? We don't have a mage in the entire goddamn place. We're never gonna get one. Thank God we learned teleport. Hey, are any of you guys a time mage? Then are you a time mage? Oh, I didn't think so. How about you, Ferris?
Yar, you know I'm not. Don't rub it in.
Alright then.
Lady Crow can speak with this Moogle just like it was a person. What a mysterious talent. Lady Crow is such a good kid. He's got the same big heart as the king, and the same oddly deep voice. Oh, what did I get for my fourth job, Dre? I'm glad you asked. And I'm going to answer your question as soon as I do an episode break and come back. So, when we come back, I will answer Dre's question and we will continue on. But until then, please consider a donation to childsplaycharity.org. And this has been Sir Rosser for the 2017 Final Fantasy V Four Job Fiesta. Until next time, take a drink.